Welcome back, YouTube. Back with this NGX Buccaneers versus Saints. ShowTime Sunday. Just show me real quick. YouTube studio. We in the Superdome. It's gonna go down. Hope everybody having a great day. Man, I've been watching politics. Says a lot of different stuff unfolding. And they say the people still, we need like $2,000 stimulus check instead of $1,400. That's what they were saying. I agree. Grab you some drinks, grab you some popcorn, get your blanket or something, cover up your legs, and you know what I'm saying? Watch this game. We got some matchups. A lot of people been waiting to see. Saints, wonder who's gonna be able to pull it off.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular, but in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And
Buccaneers in the playoffs again
in this contest.
I know it's gonna be some exciting footage. Billy gonna watch the Super Bowl. Brady gonna take the Southern Texas State to the Super Bowl. Like the version where the black and gold.
Executed 22-yard gain. 49 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun.
Man,
you can break in. And it's a
I hope it was a holding.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, Kamara. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 20-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 16.
Saints coming out. High-octane football.
To the end zone, but it's
would like to get a sack on that one.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of
Buffalo
duress.
couldn't pull it off.
I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple of plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on.
It seemed like on Madden, he would have got that out of there. Uh-oh.
He's at the 50, 30, 10. Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneers.
74 yards.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome?
Number
But I
4,
don't think
Trey.
that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Kansas City beat 33-7, beat the Browns.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick.
Footage I got was the other way around.
Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And last time,
I don't know if the numbers is right.
Through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Nobody was open
They'll
for
wind
him.
up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Breeze.
Got him again.
He's taken down. Back at his own 7. William Golston in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
William Golston able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
they got Jason Pierre-Paul over there.
This entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A good return.
They got a deep
13 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the 2nd round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he's going to be brought down.
That was my bad. He probably could have ran that all the way.
First quarter.
Antonio Brown. We're going to be in for some footage, folks, coming up in this playoff show.
And the 2nd down throw on target.
Brady's pass complete to Chris Godwin. He steps out of bounds.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. Being chased out left. This is Gronkowski. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your
Boom.
exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So that'll back them up 5.
I thought it said defense.
So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's
oh.
nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line.
What was that?
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Saints 7-yard line.
Can't be trying stuff, man.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Around the road.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Suck up for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
at their own 25-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take their mind. And how often does that team that had been playing before win game one? Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway.
What's happening?
It's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you've got the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. In those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Breeze now. Try for Sanders, but this is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. 20, 10.
I got a few favorite teams. I would say teams. I don't know. I really ain't just got a favorite team. I like a lot of teams. I like the Buccaneers this year. And I like the Browns this year, but they lost.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
What about you?
Extra point try now for Suckup. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25.
Here now a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with
my all-time favorite. Man, I don't really got no favorite player. I would say the most.
Because you cannot let your guy get hit that much. Not if you intend to win.
I'm gonna say.
To erase that video, those 4 sacks that they've seen.
I'm gonna say my man
from the 25, they worked this
Brett
to the
Favre. That's what I used to like. And then
I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
I like Jerry Rice too.
Ended up only getting 4 yards.
Rice played for San Francisco, came back from Tecmo Bowl.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least.
Appreciate the interaction.
If they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here.
Would I face you in Madden?
Eventful division weekend. He's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running.
Kind of tipping the scales, man.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Okay, I check your channel out whenever I get through facing these Saints. Man, we gotta try to figure out how to get a little bit out of this end zone.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Edwards. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Aaron Rodgers, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
Yeah, we came, boy, that pick saved us. It changed momentum on that one.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. And, you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year.
Let's see if we can get some strong.
It's been a textbook game for them because
a
what you
boost.
talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on the home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coronation. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game. And then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team. And that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing.
And right now, that crowd, silent. A big hitter to start the drive here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy
Okay, let's
of
try to
40. Another strong gain
complete
on the
some
last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little
Some
credit here
outside
because
misses
they're
over there.
playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking.
Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. Just being
Sean McCoy. Man, I used to play with Sean McCoy. He used to fumble sometimes, but he a pretty good player though. I like him. But but this Madden game, it seemed like it got like you can kind of tell certain players.
To the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
From the gun, Brady.
Oh!
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
I tried to zip it in there.
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
I don't know, man. You know them.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately
It's a lot.
by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their 1st possession of the 2nd half. And
I can't believe
certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last.
it's a lot of behind the scene things that be going on with.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
It's a lot that be going on.
The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring
Sometimes players don't be wanting to be.
Chop into that deficit.
You know, to us it might look like it's a pretty good trade, a pretty good fit, but you gotta understand that. Yeah, living. You know, people don't want to live certain places sometimes, or it might not be a good fit for the things that these players be having going on in their lives, or a good fit for the owners and the coaches of the team.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
I got to practice on my tackling.
20-yard line, 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Breeze now on 1st down. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking,
like on some of these plays, I'll be kind of
everything has to fit together just
trying to figure out.
But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt.
You know, I say dom concept cover 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. No flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And they have the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Breeze again. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara, and that's not nearly good.
But I gotta say, they came with this Madden is pretty hard, man. I can't find the console nowhere.
And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone.
Yeah, that was my
bad.
bad.
We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing on second down. Brady. And this one up. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there. A big one.
First down, Buccaneers.
That is the exact right play call.
Okay, that's what's up.
So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Oh, man.
Not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
He was brought down by Zach Ball.
2nd and 9. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title
Dang,
game.
I pressed it too
We'll
fast.
return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Make consecutive passes, 5+ yards in the air. I thought I at least did 3 passes.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's not.
They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Couldn't get it.
Down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll try to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his second TD of the playoffs.
I like when they put that ball on the line now.
You have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
I thought this was going to be a pretty...
You and I talked with a couple of guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage, and they kind of downplayed it a bit.
The last game, boy, them Browns, it got to me on them. On the, what is it, Browns versus Kansas City, I got beat on that one. I got beat bad.
Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave early in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal, but now they know, at least they feel like it, they're moving on to the championship round. There's got to be no better feeling. They'll get that 24-hour rule in, enjoy that before they look forward to the next opponent.
And he'll get it out near
They roll.
to the 39.
Thought I missed that time.
Yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Throwing in the middle, and it's incomplete.
Okay, I appreciate you for stopping through.
The intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Breeze.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Again, it's Breeze.
What are you doing?
That is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, I'm both-handed.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
That's who he was looking for. I knew he was looking for somebody out there, because he kept doing it, but it wasn't open.
And they do indeed convert on 4th down.
Number 12.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So they running the gun tight offset. They running the tight offset with the tight end. So we're gonna run. We're gonna try to see. I've been trying to figure out how to match these plays up. You know what I'm saying? How they. That screen switching fast.
Following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4. Here's his throw, going to be caught by Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the Bucs 12-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the Saints are going to be
He most definitely trying to get in there and get him one.
Down to the 1. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get it.
He ain't going to shut me out, though.
Exercise and futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
I wasn't even ready for it. Jump, fall down.
Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score
still on his feet.
Teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll run it again with Fournette. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So there it is. We got the win on this footage show. Buccaneers versus the Saints. Showtime Sunday. Playoff ready. Madden 21 footage. Shooter Pro Gaming. We live. Thank you for dropping in, for the comments, the likes, the subs. Just stick around with us. Interact with us on the socials. And we'll catch you on the next one, folks. I'm going to say some of my highlights, some of my clips.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
90%. That's what's up.